Welcome to the first ever Systematic Saturdays, where we talk about systems of oppression that disenfranchise us and impact us as Black people. Living in the world, living in the Americas, living in the United States. We've seen the fluctuations of events that have happened to us in the past month. Not just talking about police brutality, we're talking about eugenics, sexuality, politics, nature, everything in the middle. Tune in every week where we'll talk about history, social impact, and solutions from the teal seats. And today we'll be talking about HIV and AIDS. So let's jump in. 1. Stigmatization. Who would have thunk being stigmatized for being queer was going to lead to health disparities? What? Well, it does. Social stigmas such as being queer, being gay, not being heteronormative within the Black community by itself is quite difficult. Years of whitewashing, white Christianity, white heteronormative justification for capitalism, for the state. Being normal is heteronormative. And when you're not that, you're going against the state. That's why you are stigmatized, because you're going against the gradient of what the foundation of the United States is. Stigma can lead to shame, suicide rates, not going to the doctor because you are scared. You are terrified because growing up, you never wanted to be deemed gay, because that was equated to having HIV, because being gay was labeled as promiscuous, highly sexualized, or more prone to diseases, but in actuality, it stems from stigmatization. 2. Finances. Having adequate finances actually works, but unfortunately, the Black queer community is at high risk for not having a doctor that they regularly go to. They are subjected to only going to free health clinics because of finances. So according to Public Health Matters, it says HIV positive Black men who have sex with men either do not have adequate access to preventative health care or use preventative health care services less optimally than other HIV positive men who have sex with men. The Black queer community is at risk for not going to the doctor. 3. Drug abuse. According to a HIV and AIDS report by Susan B. Cochran and Vicki M. Mays, both PhDs from UCLA, they state that for white, gay, and bisexual men with AIDS, 9% have histories of IV drug use, while for Blacks, the figure is 16%. Black, gay, and bisexual men may also be at increased risk because they are more likely than whites to be sexual partners of Black men who are IV drug users. But what next? Solutions! Find out about resources, organizations, co-ops, any entity that help combat this. We cannot just mobilize by going to these walks, being part of the community, helping its members. That's where it's at. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this channel. Come back next week when we are going to be talking about camp. I'll see you next week. Bye.